Hey guys, it's John with NBC, and if you remember, I made a video about a month and a half ago about how I cleaned this card. We just got it back from PSA. It was a PSA 7. Let's see what it is now. All right, guys, so like I just mentioned, we finally got this Downtown optic back. It was a PSA 7, and I thought that I could make this better. First off, because if you look at the centering of this card, it was almost spot on, and when you're cleaning a card, that is really the only thing that you have absolutely no control over. So you really need to go and make sure the centering is good if you're gonna try and increase the slabbed grade. Now, a little bit about this card. We got it a steal, really. Somebody was just trying to dump it on eBay. We bought it almost as soon as it was listed. We got it for $650, and then we sent it at the holiday rate special of $35. Now, we thought that, and if you watch my video, I'll go ahead and throw a link to that in the description below of how I cleaned this. I went step by step, cleaned it for about an hour, and it goes through all of that. I thought it had a good chance at an 8, possibly could bump up to a 9, and then, or actually I thought it had a pretty decent chance at a 9, but I didn't think it really had a shot at a 10. Now, the crazy thing is this was actually the first card where we had an upcharge that PSA hit us with. So without further ado, let me show you guys the blind reveal so you can enjoy that moment with us right here. We got hit with a crazy upcharge on this, and I don't think it was from those two cards there.
Yeah, none of those cards that we've gone through so far justify the upcharge. So
yeah,
it has to be this one.
Because it said it was for one card and it was $115 increase. So that skipped two tiers. It went from the $35 rate to the $150 rate, which covers cards up to $2,500.
Yep.
So this is a big card. It was a 7. What is a 9 selling for right now?
9 is currently selling for about $1,400. Which would be it'd just be below the $50, $75 mark for PSA. So the only thing that kind of makes sense is that it's a 10, which recently sold for $4,000.
Yeah, well, it wasn't actually that recent. They just so rare.
October. Yeah.
So that was before he got injured. It was selling for $4,000.
Can we just take a second real quick, because I know John is shaking over here.
Yeah, he's already shaking.
First of all, this is a rookie Downtown. It's a super short print. It is the Donruss optic, so it's got that beautiful chrome finish. And even if it's a 9, we should still be super hyped, but it's going to be a 10.
Joe Burrow.
If the thing is, okay, here's the thing. If it comes back at 9, we're reaching back out to be at PSA and being like, why didn't you charge us $75 and you charged us $150? Because it would have fit under that.
Let's cross that bridge when we get there.
That bridge, yeah. Before I get too upset at PSA.
Come on, baby!
A gym mint 10, and I am shaking like a leaf right now. All right, guys, that was crazy, wasn't it? So this PSA 7 bumped all the way up to a gym mint 10. Absolutely crazy. So we had about $800 into this total. So they whacked us with a hefty increase. So it went from a $35 PSA submission to $150 to just grade this one single card here. So they increased it by $115. But well worth it, because this card last sold for about $4,000. There's one in auction right now with 2 days left that's over $3,000. So even with Burrow being injured, not playing until next year, this card is still extremely valuable, and we should make at least $2,000 in pure profit off of this card alone. But man, that is crazy. That is just proof right there that if you get a card, you can touch it up a little bit, and with a little bit of, and I don't want to call it luck, but if you get the right grader, you can have good things. 10 really surprises me. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I thought it was going to be a 9, but this is just mind-blowing to me, guys. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think that you're going to try doing this? Do you think it's ethical, whether or not you should clean cards or not? And let us know what you think we should try out next as a test. If we should try some Beckett, some SGC. I'll leave that up to you guys, but thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.